Yo, yo, yo.
Good afternoon, everyone. I
What's up, people?
So how is everyone? Please don't ask me how I'm here, how I'm doing, because I think I had one of the most dreadful days that I had in months, because oh man, I was closer to jumping out of the window than streaming, to be honest. So how is everyone doing today, guys? It's the first day of the broke to rich, and I found myself a bro guy, Baxter. No.
What's up, people? The Brokey here.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to turn 5K into 50K over the course of, well, hopefully a week. But as most of you seen, and as most of you know, because that's my luck today. How do I politely call the market? I think dog shit is an understatement. Yeah. Bro, the thing is, I normally only trade when stuff is moving or is actually making sense. And yeah, I don't know what to trade.
So the point of this challenge is I'm obviously not broke. I don't know if any of you here have seen my videos, but I do videos about trading and so on. But I'm not actually a very good trader. So the problem is like I'm into the trading space and all that, but I'm pretty shit when it comes to actually taking the trades. So I've done pretty well with like copying people and like following obviously like long-term stock plays and that stuff, which is pretty simple. It's pretty hard to lose. But in this sort of crypto trading space, I find it pretty hard. Came across Chento a few months ago, and this guy's an absolute beast. And so I want to run it up. I saw probably everyone here also saw on Instagram how he turned 1K into 100K, then turned that into 380K. So that was just a ridiculous run up. And so we're here to do it again. I've put $5,000 into a 𝗕𝗏𝗡 account, and it's actually my money. This is not like fake money or demo money, house money, none of that. This is real funds. And like Chento said, we're trying to turn it into 50K. So let's see what happens. The only thing we have to do now is wait for the GOAT himself to see if he can find a trade.
Yeah, can you schlong it, short and long it at the same time? Because that's the only thing that makes sense right now.
I think the chat is
Like the
asking
thing is,
you to schlong it as well, schlong it out on camera,
yeah.
whatever that means.
No, the thing is, like, listen, we're smack that at 74K. We tested 76. We're not really moving. We're not really retracing. But we had 6 green days in a row. So I was seeing a week long of green. Or it has to come down, but yeah. Bro, look at the movement. Look at what's happening now.
I'm going to swap to the secondary layout. People can see the chart a bit better.
Yeah.
So you're going to cut for like 5 seconds. So just be warned. Oh, never mind. There is no cut. All good.
Wait, what are you looking for?
There is
Where
no
do you
cut,
want to go?
so all good. Keep it up.
You see, guys, that's how today is. Don't know what the market will do. Schlong it. Yeah, I think, listen, schlonging it might be the absolute best choice you can make right now. No, the best choice is not doing anything.
What are we thinking overall? Like, what's your bias at the moment? Are you buying spot at these levels?
Theoretically, I would assume that it goes down, but the fact that it just casually walked back above 74K makes no sense. I don't know. You can see my chart probably, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, we went down and we just casually retaken 0.8% back into the low of the range. So we didn't even manage to get below the previous low. We didn't even get to manage to get anywhere, and the market is just like, you know what? I'm not feeling this. So since the Iran war started last weekend, not last weekend, the weekend before, we were at, if I remember correctly, the 65K bottom. Since then, we've moved up a casual 16.12%, you know, because a war appears to be absolutely goaded for whatever. And we had on the daily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive green days. Just to put it in perspective, that's this many, yeah? That's quite a lot. Especially with the pending geopolitical war, everything else that's going on, etc., etc., etc. And now Bitcoin is pumping again. It's not even prior to New York Open. It's almost midday. So now, not just the New York session is doing crazy stuff. The London session is doing crazier stuff as well. And the London session has been driving the volume upwards. I think if you would mark back the London session of the last weeks, you could see that London has been an absolute menace. All London does is buy, up, 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 up. But the problem is we're approaching the mid-range of London. So honestly, since we're not in a trade yet, I don't know what trade to take. I don't know what Jet's thinking. I don't know. Why pump, sir? Buddy, you tell me, I tell you. I cannot explain this. It's not that there's a lot of buying pressure. It's only 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏 and Crypto.com is buying together with Kraken and KuCoin. The rest all having a negative inflow on almost every time frame. Crypto.com is buying. It might be that the ETF inflows are buying this, but I highly, highly doubt it. Also on the 4 hour, if you just look at what the CVD is doing, it's pretty mental. Look at this line. Look at the pressure upwards. And here they weren't even pressuring. Look at the CVD line. So there wasn't even that much pressure. Then they peaked into this candle. And this one was already declining CVD, but still running up. So it means that spot and futures was selling, but price was like, well, I considered it. We won't. So at this point, like the peak of CVD was at this candle. And then imagine this candle is 74.8. So it went 1200, so almost 2% above that. Well, everyone was selling, not just futures, also spot. So everyone sells and price still manages to, well, go up.
Someone's asked, what's the sizing going to be? So are we full porting each trade? What's the plan into getting it as high as it
no
can
risk, no
possibly go?
worry.
I think everyone needs to know
risk,
this is a
worry.
super high risk thing. Like I'm very prepared to lose all this money. Ideally, we're not going to, but if it does happen, that's the reality. This is a high risk one.
We're gonna be risky, but we're gonna do ballsy, but not stupid.
Yeah, I like it.
Also, the liquidations. Look, the market maker has been eating, man. I think we should become a market maker. They made 500 million overnight. I need that. You know?
That's getting up to your levels, isn't it? Didn't you do 1.2 billion last night?
No. I wish.
What are you munching on?
A wrap. It's the first thing I'm having today. So yeah, as of now, I want to short it because it looks to be rejecting the 74K. But the thing is, look at these candles, man.
Bond Paddy asked, are we sharing an account? No, this is my money. Fully.
No.
Shento's probably trading his own account as well, but this is what you're going to see on the left there.
Look, the thing is, the average move right now that we're seeing is 0.3%. So that means that most of the moves are $200-300 in 5-minute candles. It's a London session, guys. New York volatility hasn't even hit yet. So for me personally, currently, it's pretty scary, man. It's pretty rough. It's scary. It's rough.
So you're leaning towards short?
Yeah, I am. Definitely am.
If we didn't have so many technical difficulties, I would have figured out how to get some music playing for you guys. But that's tomorrow's problem.
I can play music, but I don't know if that works.
We could barely figure out the audio for both of us being in different sides of the world. So anyway. It sounds shit because it's coming through your microphone.
Does it work or not?
It works, but it sounds garbage.
Okay. Oh God. Broke too rich. Who are these people on stream with dirty rags and holes in their clothes? It's me, man. I even had to borrow a sweater from Bluefin. Come on.
So Chento, what do you think about Bluefin?
I'm getting used to it. So it's with every exchange, it has its perks, it has its difficulties, it has its quirkiness and its curiosity. So I'm just mingling my way to it. What the fuck did I just miss? Look, and then they ask you like, why do you feel that the market is manipulated? Well, do I need to say more?
Wow.
This is $100 in 10 seconds. Who bought that? Who is buying this? Listen, if we manage to figure out that who is actually doing this volume and who is actively putting in this input, then we can understand. Huh?
If we were to enter something right now, it would be straight gambling, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we can better go and play blackjack then.
In the meantime,
who
guys,
did
drop
that
some
bump?
questions for Chento in the chat. I'm going to try and pick his
You know
brain on
who
this
bumped
stream.
that?
I'm going to try and pick his
𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙 with
brain.
𝗙𝗵𝗹𝗹𝗲.
We keep talking over each other, but I'm saying I'm going to pick his
Sorry.
brain while we're in like these ranging situations and there's no clear trade, because I want this series to hopefully the point of this, the idea to Chento was that I could ask him the questions that you guys are always curious about in a way where he can explain it to me as kind of the noob. So drop your questions to Chento. Let's figure them out.
So to get back to what I was saying, �10x bought that. Bro, �10x just put 40 million down. What am I seeing here? Listen, Baxter, I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like just 100x full port long it. Because apparently it doesn't go down.
That sounds intelligent.
Yeah, the thing is, if it doesn't want to go down, it probably wants to go up, right? Yeah. Simple logic.
Henry's asked what your strategy.
Currently it involves mostly praying. Because I don't know if people have seen the charts and seen the market, but this is semi-untradeable. Listen, the market has downwards pressure for over a week. We have 8 consecutive green candles. How many? 8. And we're currently in a London session. Look at this, go. I told you should long it. It's now a bit too late because we already moved at $150 again. But now currently in a London session, we managed to pump up from a low in a London session, what is normally a low liquidity session. We pumped up 0.85%, above one of the most important hold levels ever, because 74K has been the peak of the previous bull market. Do you take stochastic RSI into consideration for your short-term trades? No. Why not? Because stochastic, the word says it already, it takes time and it's a latency indicator. So RSI only works above 4 hours or the daily, in my opinion. Bro, they're liquidating left, right, center. I like the music, by the way. It's good.
The music.
Right, Bax? The music is dope.
Yeah, give us some time to figure out, because we're going to do this for 1 week, and today is obviously the first day, so we'll figure out this format a bit better, get some tunes going tomorrow. It was mayhem just trying to get this sorted for some reason, all the different audio sources and so on. But we'll get there today. Hopefully the plan is we can take at least one banger trade and bring that account above 5K just to give us a bit of a head start. So we'll see what the GOAT has got in store for us today. I want to know how many of you in here discovered Chento on Instagram like I did with that 1K to 100K challenge because that was just crazy. Like I saw it on pretty much the first day and I tuned into all the live streams. That was ridiculous. Let me know if any of you guys here are in the same boat. That's what I'm here for. We
Bro,
want to
it
try and
just
replicate
it just
that.
keeps going up. I think we're going to 100K by Friday.
His Instagram was suspended, yes, unfortunately. They
No, it's not suspended. It's deleted.
deleted. And the reason was, last I heard, was because they thought it was fraud, which is almost a compliment
Yeah.
to Chento because it wasn't fraud, but the numbers were just too ridiculous. So
I don't know. So Baxter,
Have
if
we
you
got any
look
other
at the
Aussies in
chart,
this
what
chat?
do you see?
Sorry, what was that, Chento?
What do you see?
I see. Yeah, let me break this down. I do see strength. Not gonna lie, like we've seen pretty much everyone, at least I follow on Twitter, and people who I respect in trading, not just the breaking news people, but people who actually are pretty valid in their theses, saying that we bottomed at around like 68K, at least for the local bottom in the short term. If I go onto the 1 hour, around this line here is when you could see that it's, at least in my eyes, forming a strong support. So people around 66, 68K, people that I trust and follow were buying spot, and that was a pretty good indicator for me. So I'm not surprised. But honestly, after how many people I've followed and the amount of BS I've seen posted, your opinion is...
But everyone is longing right now. The whole market is long.
And that kind of makes...
That's the thing.
Makes me want to short.
Yeah, but it does everything so easily without resistance, you know. Normally you would see... I almost get the feeling that we're out of a bear market. And it can't be. Oil is rising, gold and silver are taking a dive. Have you seen the Dubai real estate market?
I have.
Want to see something funny?
I have been watching that.
Right, look at one of the biggest property developers. All right, 𝗕𝗟𝗡. They dumped the casual 41%.
Crazy. That was a brilliant short.
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat catch
But
that?
the thing
short?
is, so that's what property is doing. That's what retail is. Or that's what the housing market is doing, and what's happening in Dubai, which is quite a decisive factor for the world. They still have closed one of the biggest waterways in the world for crude oil. And the US is buying from Russia. And the whole market, including traditional finance and everything. You know what their response is? I showed this meme before. Wait. This is how I currently feel. You know, this is fine. And everyone just sitting and ignoring the big purple burning elephant in the room. Like, Iran is not giving up this war. US has to commit to it now, so they have to get boots on the ground. It's going to cost lives. It's going to escalate completely. And we're just looking at a market that has absolutely no brakes on it to what extent soever. And that just... There's no universe where it makes sense. It can stay irrational. Look at how they're absorbing the liquidity, right? So every time it gets a slow tap, boom, upwards. Slow tap, boom, upwards. Here again. Like, the candles don't even connect. There's so much pressure immediately upwards that the candles don't even connect. While CVD is dropping. So theoretically, spot is selling. The market is pressuring down. But yet everything is going up.
What do you think is the future for Dubai after this whole thing being poised as like the nation of safety and the untouchable place, and everyone's leaving, including people that I know? What do you think about that? Is that going to last?
Honestly, the thing is, and that's just my personal opinion, for the amount of stuff that happened there and for how old the country is, they're actually doing a pretty amazing job. Like no casualties, the way they update, the way they handle traffic again, or at least flights and everything around it, the way they communicate. And from, as an outsider's perspective, it seems that they're doing a pretty great job. I don't know if the Dutch government in that situation would have been able to pull that off, and we have 300 years of history more. So I don't know. I think they will be pretty all right. Like there's still money.
Interesting. I thought it was interesting how
And they're planning on moving to the
penalizing people
Sorry?
filming anything that's going wrong. I think that's a pretty interesting approach.
Yeah, it's I don't think they're doing too bad, to be honest. They're doing a pretty solid job also in dealing with the whole situation. But still, the markets and everything have to respond. The markets have to correct. You can't just pretend that nothing happened, you know? In Dutch, there's a saying, and it's called like ostrich politics. You can't just put your head in the sand and act like nothing's going on. And that is what has been happening now to an insane extent. Hey, listen, the riskiest asset class we known to man is up 15% since the war. Yeah, you should have just blindly longed it. Absolute blind long season.
Will you short it if it hits the resistance at like 76?
Honestly, right now, I don't know, Baxter. If I knew, I would tell you, but I don't know. I'm looking at the chart in disbelief. And then no move is the best move.
But that's what I find interesting about watching your streams is you don't like call many predictions in advance. You call them as soon as they're unfolding, because nothing kind of, at least what I've gathered from you, is nothing really matters until it's actually playing out and the price action is actually moving that way. Like you don't know if it taps here, it's going to go back down and so on. You just watch it literally on the 5-second chart like you're doing right now. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, thanks. But the thing is, like, I can only tell you what I see because that's the truth. And the truth is that they're marking it up at an insane, uncanny pace while lacking the structural ability and lacking also, like, if I see how much volume they're using to pressure through these levels, it's 10% of what normally should be needed. And yet they managed to do it. Look, you saw that candle on the 5-second. Look at the volume. So the volume on the pressure down is almost equal. This candle had the same volume, right? This candle here, and even the candle after it was red volume with green execution. This one. Where is it?
And that's what you say is happening when there's manipulation going on, like the volume doesn't
when,
match.
Listen, the market is always manipulated in order to move. But there's such a degree of manipulation that it's completely different. Look at the volume on this one and look at the size of it. It's 3x the size. There we go again. No volume.
Wow.
You see?
This is crazy, yeah.
Look at that thing. This one has triple the volume and it's half the size. And that's just the absorption and the complete ignorance of what's happening. So the market can stay irrational, but they can't do this forever. Iran will never give up. Yeah, I agree. Dubai is fine, but that's safe. Does anybody know a prop firm that don't ask you to pass a challenge? Once you get the funded account, you lock in? I need Bro, you always need to pass a challenge. It's not like here you have 150K, have fun. It's not.
Someone's asking, what's your probability indicator saying today?
70% plus down. I think it was 69% down. I just checked before stream. But it's, look, and they're just marking it higher again, like every other casual. Nothing going on.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So that's the thing, guys. We can't do more than wait because right now it's a coin flip and it just left the screen.
We should, if we 100x full ported longs, we'd probably be up.
Yeah, I told you,
3K.
74, but
Yeah, wow, look at
you know
that.
what I mean?
the
That's what
retrace.
I mean. In a London session.
So what are the benefits of trading the London session versus New York?
Momentarily, London is easy. You just press long and you come back to profit. London has pumped the last 10 sessions.
And you say
Yeah,
like
London
an hour
always
after
can
New York
pump.
is when you know the direction for that day, effectively.
There's a pivot point 30 minutes into New York, so that's a 10 a.m. pivot. That normally the move that candle makes tends to be the real move for that session. Unless there's big liquidity clusters, big hits or whatever. But it definitely has a tendency to show it. The market maker shows its hand at 10 a.m. But look at this again. The easiness of which they walk away with, it's semi-surrealistic. Because they flipped the 1 minute back to bullish now.
Where do you guys think we're going in the chat? Any experienced traders in anything right now? Let us know.
I see you can
trusted indicators
structurally.
that you're looking at that are saying anything interesting, like pinging short signals or anything?
Sorry?
Have you got any indicators that you look at on your trading view that are pinging anything interesting, like pinging shorts hard or
No.
showing strength?
Everything is neutral right now. And that's the problem. Look, what they do structure-wise, and they always do the same thing. Consolidate, slowly grinding up, shift out. Grinding up, shift out. Grinding up, shift out. And down they do the same, but it's at a lesser pace. So you can just see it coming, you know? Look on the 5 second, it's always the same structure. Grinding, longer up, grinding up, pump, grinding up, pump. And down it's consolidation, dump, consolidation, dump. Also, the complete pump, look, from every bottom, it's the same structure. It's a grind that slowly moves upwards. Grind slowly moves upwards. And a dump consolidates in a different pattern. And they just keep pumping it. So they do. They just keep pumping it. And I don't know with what liquidity. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know how they do it. I just honestly can't tell. That's so bizarre. Because normally I have an idea about who's buying, what's happening. But now it's like, nope. Completely neglects any normal volume, any normal setup or whatsoever.
Interesting.
I've noticed that now for trading, it looks like forcing to go long and go 50-50. I have no clue what you tried to say with that sentence. Neutral. Yeah, the indicators are neutral because you see neutral. Or no, the 1 hour, 2 hour, and 4 hour are now pointing upwards. So they break in structure. So my indicator is actually saying long here at the previous 5 minute candle. But you know, that mentally doesn't make sense. Let's be honest. We just went up 1% in London session and then going up. Like, the thing might be right, don't get me wrong. But for me, I just can't wrap my head around the fact that a long from this position would work. I just, yeah, have a really hard time with that.
Any Australians in here with me on the night shift, trading in, locking in the Chento for the midnight session? Let me know. I need some Australian
The
support.
midnight session.
Yeah.
I see first signs of weakness. Where do you see them? I'm curious to see where you are, or what you're defining weakness of, because now it went down $40. So that's, like, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm definitely not saying you're right either. In Darwin.
Hey, we got some Aussies. Let's go. The night shift. These are the ones who want it. They want it bad. They're gonna give up their sleep for it. Goats.
Yeah.
We build them different down under.
Yeah. Bro, listen, I have the feeling that your country is designed, or everything in your country, from the animals to the nature to everything, is designed to kill you.
Yeah, well, we've got the deadliest spider in the world. If there's any like Sydney, I see some Sydney people in there. They've probably seen it. The old funnel web. We've got every spider you can imagine. We got aggressive kangaroos who just are in the mood for a fight. We got it all, but it's a great place. Like, there's no place like home, huh? I think they get fellow Aussies will get it.
But are you used to like seeing spiders this big, or is that a
No,
myth?
they're not that big. The ones that big are huntsmen. They're not going to hurt you. But it's those little buggers. They got a little red spot on the back. They're redbacks. You don't want to mess with them. We got the bullet ant that supposedly, I've never been bitten, but the name comes from it feeling like you're getting shot with a bullet when you get bitten by one. So I don't think it does much harm.
It's an ant, a bullet ant.
Yeah, a bullet ant, and it's a big bullet. Any Aussies in here back me up on this. The bullet ant feels like getting shot with a real bullet, apparently. Fingers crossed for me. I've never experienced that, and I don't plan on it.
That's crazy.
Someone in here has talked about how I have a channel. Yes, I did remember I have a channel. I've been doing some crazy stuff over the past year, but I filmed the most ridiculous video of all time, breathing. But yeah, I did this crazy video where I went kind of like what we're doing here, but to another level. I went homeless in the middle of London and had to make money online by like copying people's trades, drop shipping a bunch of different online businesses to survive and get back home to Australia. That was crazy. That's coming out soon. If any of you here have seen me back in the day, that's hopefully going to revive my channel because it's been a while.
So when are you doing the getting bitten by a bullet ant challenge?
Actually, I don't want to say it. I was going to say if we turn this account to 100k over the next week, I'll find a bullet ant and get bit on it, but I don't think I can do that.
Don't challenge me.
Okay, how about if you liquidate me and we ruin this 5k, you get bitten by a bullet ant?
Yeah, that's fine. No issue. I'll do it.
All right, it's a deal.
You see, it's holding 74k to the dollar, man. Like a champ, it's bouncing back again. This thing doesn't give a flying F. Bitcoin is becoming PG-18. It's just 18 plus across the board. Because it doesn't matter who you are or what you are. It's because USA bouncing pre-market. Bro, everyone always has an expectation or has an explanation, but still a lot of people keep showing up. So I don't know if everyone in chat is a better trader or what's the thing with it, but it's... Why is the... Bro, New York is 2.5 hours out. What pre-market pump are we talking about? I got bitten by a funnel web yesterday. Baxter, what's a funnel web? Is that thing dangerous or not?
Yeah, funnel web is the most poisonous spider in the world. I'm pretty sure it kills you like on impact or something of the sort.
Really?
So that comment is not true. I'll be the first to say. You do not want to get bitten by a funnel web. The web is a funnel. Like it's like a tornado. And they're small and they're fast and you don't want to get involved. If any of you here in Sydney, that's where they reside, I believe. The old funnels. Not much fun.
Well, that doesn't sound like a nice animal.
We do have nice animals as well, though. Like we've got the little Joeys.
You have cats and dogs or what?
Pouch. We've got some Australians need to back me up in here. We got good stuff. We got kookaburras, koalas.
Bro, koalas have fucking chlamydia. I saw a documentary about them. All of them have chlamydia.
They do. Someone told me they got it from you. I don't know if that's true, but
no, I got it from them. It's the other way around. No. Yeah, and you have that 𝗕𝗟𝗡, like the snake, right?
Pardon?
The 𝗕𝗡𝗡, the snake, or the 𝗕𝗟𝗡, or what's the name?
No, we don't. We do have snakes. I don't know what snake you're talking about, but we've got like the brown snake, a bunch of not good snakes that you don't want coiling around you or coiling around your private parts.
The inland 𝗕𝗟𝗡, found in Australia. Of course it is.
The local.
Where else would you put it, right? With a single bite containing enough venom to kill up to 100 people.
The thing about Australia, I've heard so many Americans talking about it, like they think it is a place where you walk outside and there's kangaroos jumping around the street and koalas in all the trees and everything. It's a very established place. Like we do have the countryside, which is kind of similar to that, but we've got established cities and stuff. Australia is not what people think. It's pretty funny. I think everyone needs to come here once in their life and see it because it's a pretty nice place. Our beaches are goated, that's for sure.
Yeah, so you have the saltwater crocodile, that appears to kill you. The box jellyfish, never heard of it, kills you. The Sydney funnel web kills you. The inland 𝗕𝗡𝗡 kills you.
Yeah, the funnel web.
Bro, you had 31 deaths by bees. Oh, your most dangerous thing is a horse, apparently. The most dangerous animal in Australia is a horse.
I barely even see horses, honestly.
Yeah, it's better to stay away from them because apparently they're lethal. Oh man. Okay, what do we do? Look at this recovery again, Ernst. I want to see it lose 74, like decently lose, but it's just not having it yet.
If it loses 74, you'll be interested in a short.
No.
So are you looking for something to happen right now? And in order to trigger a long or a short, is there something you're looking for, or is it a visual break of structure, so to speak?
I want to have them close below this line. Why? Because this is like it's not a moving average, it's a dynamic resistance. And as you can see, they're bouncing off of it right now. So they rejected this, went to this, slightly closed beneath, and now they're in the middle. The thing is, as long as it's within this bandwidth, there's no glory to be made. Absolutely no glory. Look at how they just straight pump out of it again. Straight, no issue, no...
So is that show of strength not making you want to long it, knowing that it's really struggling to break down and being bought up at any moment?
It does. But long it to where? Like, my problem is every trade I now put up has a too low risk reward. Look. So if I long it, the only logical place that it might go is here. Because 74.6 is the highest resistance. If I move my stop below where it already went, so I need to have at least this runway, the risk reward is off. So the only entry we could get is this low and then long it back up to the 70.6 or 74.6. So from this range, I can't do anything. We can try a long if it revisits the bottom, but then we have this one coming at 73K. Most sensible thing, honestly, would be long from 73, have your stops at the 72.5 break level, and then back into the range high. And the range high would now be at 75K here.
And what's that? What's that line you've got at 73? Is that a VWAP?
This one.
Yeah, the white line. Yeah.
Sort of. It's an accelerated EMA. So the VWAP is actually the orange one. But yeah, this gives you 3.7 risk reward. So currently I can't build a trade that would make economic sense to take without lying to myself about, what it actually, look how it reacts. It's the first 5 seconds of the new candle. I have to turn up the AC. I'm freezing. Imagine I'm freezing in South Africa.
Wasn't it like 40 degrees Celsius the other day?
Yeah. It was the hottest day of the year. So that was pretty mental.
I think I saw you in the ice bath.
I don't think you did because I didn't go in it. I refused to. I think an ice bath drains so much energy. It's pretty nice, but especially at the beginning of the day because your body has to, get everything back running. So I didn't do it, to be honest.
Do you do any wellness stuff? Like do you ice bath or sauna or anything like that?
Normally I would, but currently I haven't found anything yet, and I'm working because people make me do challenges, live streams, and everything at the same time. God, awful people.
That would be me. That would be me.
It's fine, man. Do you do that often?
Pardon?
I know we met in a sauna in Lisbon, so yeah.
Yeah, we did. For those who don't know, Chento and I met in Lisbon at a crypto conference, funnily enough. So despite me being so trash at crypto, I still go to the conferences every now and then. And we met there, and I believe he dressed up as a grandma, if I'm not mistaken, even with fake ones and everything. He had the full get up, so I don't know if he wants that out there, but that is the case.
Yeah.
So it was a good first
They've
impression.
seen the video. It's not taking direction. The problem is, and that's the trickiness with ranges like this, and that's why I normally wouldn't trade them. If it comes down so extremely hard. It's insane. But look, they just casually, oh wait, they moved out of my screen again. You see, they're retracing to 74, and then they're like, nah. Listen, the thing is, if it's a scalp, let's just long it like 50x and see what happens. But again, they're not really breaking upwards yet, so I don't want to long it either. So honestly, right now, and I know it's boring, and I know you guys want to see something different, but I refuse to trade, but it will probably lose you money no matter which way you go.
Yeah, well, that's cool. We
Just
don't want
look
to
at
lose
the compression.
money, so if you don't want to trade, don't trade. That's cool. Hopefully we can get
No,
something
exactly.
on this
I
stream.
think no trade is also a position, right? It's also a choice that we have to make. Look at these candles. It's $30 up, $30 down, 5 seconds. Look at how they're just playing with the liquidity, they're playing with the price, they're playing with everything around it. These are dreadful moments in the market and in time. This is also where most people get absolutely annihilated. Why? Because it's, oh, I'm up in my short. Oh shit, I'm down in my short. That's long. Oh, I'm up in my long. Fuck, I'm down in my long. And they just keep ping-ponging in their bias because that is what this range does to you. That's what this market gives you, you know? It's gonna weaken your bias. It's gonna weaken your understanding and everything. Now look at how nicely they go to 74 exactly, boom, back up. And this is 0.2% move yet again. Like, no tomorrow, nothing happened. Whee!
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, Bitcoin's moving like no tomorrow. Back into the range highs with no liquidity sweep down. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Also, the transactional volume is insanely low. If you look at CoinGecko, 74 billion trading volume. That's 56 billion. That's nothing. Like Binance had 12 billion. You know how much Binance does normally in a bull market? Where can I find that? I had a website for it. Not AI mode. I don't want to. June 25, Binance doing 217 billion a day. 217. Binance doing 12. That's 5% of the volume. 5%.
And what's the reason for that? Is it from those big days like October 10th where everyone just got wrecked and left the market?
Yeah, everyone got wrecked. The market makers are in a feeding frenzy. If you look at the top liquidations, like they have a liquidation day leaderboard. Look at 1010. 1010, 20 billion was taken out, right? And they say it's the US tariff hike on China. It's not Binance quitting the market making. No. It's the tariff hike on China. Don't worry, guys. There was nothing fishy going on there. That's a joke.
So what do you think actually happened?
What happened is that exchanges that B-book, so who actively trade against their clients, that API server went down on Binance. It's the VIP9 institutional wallet server. But imagine, people trade on average, right? Leverage 5 to 10. Let's say on the low end of leverage. This amount here was to 300 billion volume. And that is what got liquidated. Right? So if you only look, this is 25, there must be 26, 2.6 billion over leverage longs flushed. Look at how much only in 25 and 26 has been taken out. So that's 20 billion. That's by far the biggest liquidation ever. This is 3.6 billion. So that's 23 billion. Then we have 25 again. So that's 26 billion. I think we have a 26 in here as well. Should be 26, 2.5. So the last, let's say, half a year, almost 30 billion has been wiped out of this market. How much? 30 billion. That's mad, isn't it? So that money is not coming back. Look, even last night, and then it's a regular day. It was 500 million when we started this stream. 500 million has been liquidated. So that is 5 billion in volume that's not coming back. Because you can tell me a lot, but people are not putting 300 million new money into an exchange today. Listen, if someone is willing to put 300 million, please use my link. I will make you richer. But this, yeah, it's uncanny, man. It's absolutely uncanny. So the market makers are having a feeding frenzy over our back.
So is their feeding frenzy just grabbing the liquidation point from the short and the long so quickly because the range is so high?
No, the problem is in lower liquidity, they can easily manipulate the market, right? The less volume there is, the less volume there is needed to do a move. So where you normally would need, let's say, I can show you can I show that? Yeah, let's go here. It's something that is, let's go to 𝗕𝗏𝗡. Like 𝗕𝗏𝗡 is liquidity wise, very, very solid. Look, this is the 0.1 spread. If you go to, you want to have a single Bitcoin, look. So this is the order book in terms of spread. So that means at 18, 19, these are the prices. This is the amount of Bitcoin you can find there, right? Within that. If you now go to, you want to find 10, look at the spread. If you want to find 10 Bitcoin minimum at the jumps, look at it. Look at how far it spreads. So from 130 to 140 is only 16 Bitcoin. And then this is, even though there are 152 Bitcoin at 74 or 74.10. So it's probably going to go there because they're not going to leave 150 Bitcoin. Same goes for 70.40. So here are 300 Bitcoin. But the rest is spreading thinner and thinner. So you can imagine if you add all this up, you don't need that much liquidity to go to these. Even at $100 moves, the thinner the liquidity gets, the easier they can manipulate it. So until 700, there's not that much Bitcoin. You see, there's only 200, 250 Bitcoin. Not more. You see?
And what does that tell you when there's
That's
more,
crazy, huh?
When there's more liquidity, the moves are more predictable because they need to do less to manipulate it? Is that the
No, it's harder to manipulate.
Yeah.
So the more volume there is, the more liquidity there is, the harder the market becomes to manipulate. And that's pretty easy to explain, right? If you put $1 in and someone puts, if you put $1 in and someone puts $10 below, it's gonna move. But if 1,000 people are putting $1 and you put $10 below, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And that is what is happening now. Currently, it's just everyone's putting $1, but the people with $200 can now easily manipulate it. And that's just that's the biggest issue right now. The market is insanely illiquid. We are on a lesser point in terms of liquidity than after FTX.
Can you try and front run them changing the price and them manipulating it, knowing the direction it's going to go based on where all the people are going to be liquidated? Like if the liquidation levels are higher, do you go for a long knowing that they're going to try and liquidate all the shorts? Like, do you look at the...
You can't front run them because they immediately place it. So they're buy walling, but not spoofing it. And that's what makes this market so hard. They're not just... Normally you would say, oh, listen, there's a big order. And then you also have people buying premium. Like Michael Saylor is an absolute issue. Why? Because the guy doesn't buy at market price, you know? So Michael Saylor gets filled. So if Michael Saylor wants to go to market and buy 3,000 Bitcoin, he's probably paying a 2-3% premium. So that means that exchanges start ramping up the price. Why? Because if he's buying 300 million worth of 2% premium is 6 million. Well, I ain't gonna leave 6 million on the floor. I wouldn't either. So neither would an exchange. That's what they're just doing. They're artificially blowing up real volume instead of wash volume, because that's the second issue. Most exchanges that book, because they trade against their clients, they also show the volume that they did from the market making side because it's volume in their book. So yeah, it's a pretty complex scenario and it's a pretty complex thing. But right now let me summarize and let me simplify it. No one's buying, no one's selling. Everyone who's buying is buying against a premium because they're buying too much and the market gone mental. That's basically where we are right now.
This is a pretty hefty pullback.
You think?
Seems like it's the biggest one in half an hour.
Yeah, it's 0.35%. So we have no confirmation yet. I agree. It's a decent looking pullback. But it's nothing severe yet, nothing that we can trade.
Did you say you wanted to hit 73?
Why? Because look, it's already pulling up. Look at it. So imagine you enter that. This is already $70 in 15 seconds again. Oh, there it goes. So yo, Baxter, that pullback you were talking about, it's not a pullback anymore.
Yeah.
It's a pull up at this point. Look,
Yeah, wow, look
it turned green.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow.
And not just slightly green. No. This is like a casual $200 move, just because they can, without volume, without notification, without anything. So again, guys, and I know you guys want to see different, but the play right now is not playing. It would be great if you guys stay and watch us. Don't get me wrong, but there's absolutely no glory to be made in trading this. Like tomorrow, if we can get the stream up at 11, it's probably 90% sure just blind long and wait and laugh your ass off. But as of now, it is so dangerous.
What about the strategy of looking for an entry at a pretty high point, since your indicator thinks 70% chance of going down? So looking for like a lower leverage short based on that move.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. We can't do it from 74. We were at 75 or even 76 overnight. So it would make absolute no sense to short from here, you know, because then you have to DCA heavily. And if we can almost certainly say it's going up, then we're not in a range. And I'm amazing at trading. Did you see that 5 seconds? Did you see that move? Look at this candle. That's $50. If you now win with 100 Bitcoin, that's a 5K move. You're not going to go in with 100 Bitcoin. But if we use leverage 50, that's 4 Bitcoin. So that's a $200-300 move right there. It's just... Also, these 1, 2, 3, 4, this 20-second move. Oh, they're marking it down again. But are they marking it down, or are they just playing with liquidity? I don't know. I can't tell you.
Wow, look at that.
You see, and this is a prime example of how what I just said, that the market maker is baiting you. Imagine you entered here like, oh, we're breaking down, we're going below 74, right? And that would be very feasible because you see a pullback, you see us going down $200-300, 0.25, 0.3%. And you're like, yeah, you know, we're finally breaking down. We're breaking out of the structure. It immediately rockets $300 against you, right? You're already contemplating closing your short. At least I would. If I go in with 50 Bitcoin, I'm down 15K immediately. I would be, oh, okay, man, I'm reconsidering putting a stop loss, yada, yada, yada. And then they just do this. Or just to follow it up by this. Like, you tell me, man, what are we looking at? Did you just see that candle here?
I got no idea.
Look at this candle. Look at the amount of volume influx that one generates. This is, I can't see, I think 60 million? Something like that?
Some people asking what website you're using there for the 5-second chart.
It's a secret. We're building this ourselves. It's not released yet until it's perfect.
So that's source.
Yeah. The other one is aggregated trade. It's free to use. I'll post that one. This one. That just this, guys. This is so much fuckery. You guys will do so much better by not trading this than trying to trade it, because it was shaking your bias, man. Also in the 5-minute, look, even on a higher time frame, look at these wicks, look at these candles. Average candle in this is 0.15, 0.2% size. This is 0.25%. And guys, at 74K, 0.25% moves is not normal. That means it moves a minute every a percent every 20 minutes. That's mad.
What
Listen,
level
honestly,
are you looking at to buy some spot? Did you buy any when we dipped to 60K?
Yeah, but not enough. I want more. I'm going, listen, I just structurally buy. So I do 62, 57, 52, 47, 42, 37, 32. And I just look to get filled.
Mm-hmm. We're coming back down pretty fast. That last candle
It's nice.
about to be taken over.
What's it gonna do? I can't tell you. It's a scary point because I would love to see them retest this.
Retest where? The bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it looks like it could get there. Like 73.5.
Yeah, I want to see it go 73.
It's dumping now. Getting some good movement.
It's moving.
It's dumping. You have to admit,
Liquidation stepping in. I guess we have different definitions.
If you even looking at my little chart here on Blowfin on the left, you can see just how long each candle is. Like a move of this size is happening almost every 3-minute candle, which is
Or you
crazy,
see,
to
you
be
jinxed
honest.
it. There it is again. It's just ferociously, immediately buying back. And that is what I don't trust about any of this movement.
If you think the US get boots on the ground in Iran, is that going to dump Bitcoin?
It's going to definitely change the game because then they acknowledge the fact that it's going to take longer than they expected and longer than they hoped. And by that, it also might become slightly more problematic for them. Listen, the thing is, they're already buying oil from Russia. Like, that's not a good thing, you know?
We're dumping.
We're slightly retracing, yeah.
Who wants to see me trigger Chento a bit more by saying we're dumping?
Who wants to see Baxter piss me off? They would not take food, I think. I don't know. I'm not going to get involved in those political discussions. I'm going to get more water while this thing dumps. Hi, Baxter.
Yeah, well, when you come back, we should be at 68K, something like that.
Bro, if that's true, then we're getting matching Rarries.
Any questions in the chat, people, while he goes and relinquishes himself with some water? If any of you have not hit the like button yet, please do, because it shows the stream to people. Only 47 likes. Come on, guys. That's crazy. This is a new challenge. We've got to prove to Chento that you guys want to see the broke to rich stuff because it allows people with smaller accounts to, you know, get involved. Because if he's doing these big trades on some personal accounts and he's trading with big size, like even in the 6-figure range, it's pretty hard for the average Joes like us to get involved. So we want to do more challenges like this, but you got to smash that like button because as of now, it looks like none of you even want this. Come on, guys. And let us know, is this format cool? Because we're going to do this for a week. And if it does well, we'll do it again, and we'll start even lower. This time we got 5K. We could do this again with 1K or even $100, something like that, depending on how this goes. And then that gives literally everyone the opportunity to follow along with it if they want to. Obviously, this is a high-risk play. You'd never want to touch any money that you're not willing to say goodbye to. In this case, for me, I'm fine with losing the 5 if we do. But come on, guys, smash it. Because
since when are you losing 5? You said to me I had to pay you back if we lost this. What are you? No, just kidding.
I'm currently telling everyone that they finding out whether or not they like the format, and if they do, they need to smash like, because I don't know if it's just on my account, but I'm seeing 47 likes, and that is not cutting it at all.
I see 45 now. 2 people unliked it, apparently.
I know I'm ugly, guys, but come on, like, no need for the dislikes.
That's crazy.
Someone said,
I'm in short from 74.7. What would you do at this moment right now? Stop loss at break even and take 50% off the table.
Someone said, how am I thinking about position sizing? My understanding is that we're going to be pretty much full porting for the most part, and I guess the leverage that we choose depends on Chento's conviction in what we're doing. And yeah, I'm going to be following him. Like I've said to you, the reason I'm here is because I'm not very good at taking these trades for myself. I've done all right, like I said, with stock plays and buying and holding and that sort of stuff. But Chento's scalping is something I've never been able to crack for myself. And his strategy, I've watched a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of you here have as well. His strategy is very unique, and the way he approaches it is very unique. He's not necessarily building out the levels as much. He's really watching it unfold. It's interesting. It's interesting to see. Speaking of which, Where is the nearest dwell block? Because you've been talking about dwell blocks lately. Are any of them coming into play right now?
72.5.
And if we consolidate at 72.5, you'd be thinking we're going to push upwards.
Absolutely. I think we're going to long 73.90 if we make it there. So if we go down to 73K, we're going to long it, definitely.
Come on, guys. Let's get 73K. All of you in the chat, sell your Bitcoin.
Yeah, if everyone can just order spoof us, that would be greatly appreciated. And for any market maker tuning in, my thanks in advance.
Someone said they see 145 likes, so maybe my screen's wrong. If so, that's better than 47.
The hoodie from Blofin, yeah, it's actually a pretty nice hoodie.
And guys, do you like this format? Send some chats in. I know we've got subscriber only mode turned on now, so there's probably a few less chats, but all you need to do is hit the subscribe button. It's free, and then you can send chats in. And let us know, is this a cool format? Do you like the double traders on? Do you like when it's just Chento? Do you want me to take over the channel and start dropping my expertise every day on when we're dumping? Let me know.
I can also bring back Shouten.
156 likes. All right, we're getting up there. I'm happy. This format will improve as we take more trades, I will say. Like, it's cool.
Yeah, I am. But what's up?
When we start actually...
You just want to stick your tongue out
to
to
get
me.
exciting, I think. 5K on the line is a big amount of money. Like, that's not chump change necessarily. So, I'll be sweating. I'll be sweating over here if we're on a full port 50x, long or short. You're going to see the sweat patches, I think. So, keep your eyes peeled.
See him dripping in sweat. And so,
someone
are you in
asked
South
how long
Africa?
have you and
Yes.
Sheldon been dating?
We haven't been dating. I've known Sheldon for 4 years now, since we're good friends. So yeah, that. Oh, look at that. It pumps back up. What a surprise. Who figured?
I'm obviously missing this 𝗕𝗏𝗏 lore. I'm not sure what that's about.
There are not many women here, but I can honestly say that Bitcoin is PMSing.
Send a chat if you're a girl in here. I'd I would think that it's not very many, but if it is, respect to you girls hustling in the group full of cavemen banging their fists
in a
together,
in a caveman-dominated world.
Yeah. I feel like there's a gap in this market.
No more 𝗕𝗏𝗡s. No, definitely not. I'm not gonna get growed by a 𝗕𝗏𝗡 again. I refuse to.
Oh, we got some girls in the chat. That's cool.
Me.
I feel like there's a gap in the market for a girl crypto live streamer who's absolutely goated on the charts. That would be a good watch.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Someone asked what time in East Side Australia it is New York Open for me. I believe it's about 1 a.m. So trading, that's another thing about Australia.
12:30, I think.
Yeah, trading in Australia at market open is, unless you're willing to literally just pull the night shift, is a...
I am gay. What the fuck's wrong with this chat?
Trading the night shift in Australia is pretty much impossible unless you're willing to, sleep during the day and be an owl. So for this challenge, I'm willing to do it if we need to be a New York Open, but it's not very sustainable as an Australian, unfortunately. We're pulling back a bit. We could be on here. We could be on. As I like to say, we're dumping.
Put a limit order at 73,090 for full port 30x.
73,900.
90.
Sorry, 73,090. Full porting at 30x inbound, people.
That lines up. Look at my chart. It lines up so nicely.
All right, just to confirm, a long full port 30x at $73,090.
Yes, sure.
It's a $147,000 position.
Pussy size, but that's fine.
And you guys can see that order there now. Cool. And like I said, there's probably some new people in this chat. This is all real cash. This is not house money or any of the sort. This is real money. So.
No. It's real buckaroos. You want to show the chat some real money as well?
Lay it on us. Show us how the big dogs eat. I did see you post something in the Discord earlier regarding a very large account.
Yeah, it's up 37k now. Current position.
Woo! People, we're dealing with a bowler who's made 37k while sitting here and he hasn't even broken a sweat. Come on now.
No, I have the AC on.
I'm liking this.
The difference is this. I can scale it easier at lower leverage. So that's why I can take these trades, and also I posted it on Inner Circle. Why? Because it's... it's a marathon, not a sprint, Candle.
We didn't long. Someone in the chat asked if we long to know, but there's an order set at
absolutely not
73,090. So if it goes there, it will fill at a full port.
Yeah, if the limit hasn't been hit in stream, you got to remove the limit, by the way. So don't leave it overnight.
Yep. Will do.
Oh man, this is the behavior I don't like. Flipping candles.
Chento, when you make this money trading, do you buy anything interesting? Like, do you buy Pokemon cards or buy cars, like collect old cars, anything like that?
No, mostly property right now. Look at this. Jesus.
Yeah. Told you we should have longed.
Yeah, then long it. It's not that big a move. It's like oh, never mind. It's like a $50 move, but it's the ferociousness of which it does. Listen, I'm not going to take any trade without having conviction because it makes absolutely no sense. This is such a garbage market. The fact that I'm waiting to eat my burrito for this is already an accomplishment by itself.
I will say, has anyone ever heard Chento on stream say that we're in a good market? Just a side note. All I've ever heard is that it's dog shit or garbage. I want to know, has there been a day that anyone's witnessed where he goes, today's market is brilliant? I want to know. If so, we need to frame that date, I think.
Oh, nice. That was a 35K difference.
So are you in a trade at the moment with your big account?
Yeah. It went from plus 39K to plus 1,000 on 30 seconds. So that's pretty interesting.
So you're in a short.
Yeah. But I have heaps of room to DCA.
Interesting.
Oh, they brought it back so hard. Look at... Bro, how do you mean the market doesn't really want to go down?
Tomorrow, guys, we'll get some music going, so at least when we're not trading, I can be dancing in the corner while Chento's dropping some alpha. Get some house music going or something. Drop your request, maybe some Elvis. Mongolian Jingle Bells. I know that's a good one.
Yeah, that song is so amazing. You don't know it?
Of course I know it. I just brought it up.
Yeah, the Mongolian Jingle Bells is goated.
If you guys want to get a good start to your day, just set the Mongolian Jingle Bells as your alarm, and you'll be ready to crush. You'll be ready to full port.
What is it? 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, I think. Jingle bell, jingle. It's so good.
Man, I love Christmas.
So insanely
I'm excited
good.
for Christmas again.
Bro, it's March. I'm excited for Christmas again.
I feel like that's a valid take. Like, Christmas is a good time.
Yeah, then the market makes sense. We had the Great Wall of 88 back then. That's going to go into the history books. The Great Wall of 88.
I did hear in the grapevine that you do buy 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s with your money, like the rarest, biggest 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s, and you've got them all in a room somewhere. Is that true? Take that as a yes, people.
You walking rage bait. You little Australian. You annoying leprechaun.
So what makes you want to go short on your big account? Are you thinking it's going to pull back to 73 flat? Have you got a target?
Yeah, but also the thing is I can size it up way higher. So it's just, the market has to come down, right? So I'm building this order between here and 81K. So it's a swing short. That's a completely different typology than what we're trying to establish. Bro, you can hit this thing in the head with a freaking hammer and it won't come down.
Is that better? Is my mic better now, guys?
Yo, Sydney dude.
I got a
The
name.
Sydney
people.
dude has a name. Aussie Leprechaun.
I'm not even short. I'm only like 4'3".
It's not even that short, you know. If my go picks me up, I can reach the top cabinet. I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, man.
Send your ideas for this next week. What should we do in the meantime while we're not in a trade and we're just watching this chart? Should we?
Or we could go to we could stream on Kick and just play poker or something, or
Yeah,
or
I'm down for some
blackjack.
poker. I actually do have some interesting questions that I'm sure a lot of people here are curious about as well. Is how you actually got into trading, why you chose that as a career path when you could have gone into any industry. About like, because I know you've said it before. You've said because you're always find interest in stuff that you don't understand. But what would you be doing if you weren't trading, for example, things like that? It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, what would you guys be doing if you weren't trading or yeah, bro? You're talking to me about what
I'm
else I
asking
was doing.
you.
I think most of the chat has a job. What I would be doing, I would probably still be in the lighting business, like architectural professional lighting. So not events, that kind of stuff, but retail stores, large projects, and then mostly projects with complexity to it. So complex steering, AI control, sensor implementation, stuff like that. So
Did you do that
I don't know.
before
I
trading?
just like to, yeah, I just like to find stuff that's insanely complex and then try to make sense out of it. Oh, can we dump now, please? Oh, good. I'm back up 20K. Oh man, this is so dreadful. I've been compressed in the range. I do music production, producing bands, how as said by me. That's cool. Chento, how many hours a day are you on the chart? And an unhealthy amount of, I'm not even joking, I think it will approach, and my dad is in the chat here as well, he can vouch for it. I think I'm on my phone 12 to 14 hours a day.
You're doom scrolling for like 10 to 12 of those though, and then sometimes you check the chat. Check the chart.
I wish. I would probably just continue my software engineering career. Yeah, I bet. You're doing good though, 𝗕𝗲. Platform is working like a beast. 𝗕𝗲 is the one building the new aggregated software for us. So we
that
bought a
software looks
soul.
sick.
Yeah, it's looking great, huh?
Yeah, it visually looks cool as well.
Yeah. Bro, why do you pump back up there? Why? Just tell me, what's your issue, Bitcoin? Just pick one.
Chento, do you have a take on what's going to happen to the world in 3 years when every white collar worker's job is like effectively redundant by AI?
Well, the thing is, I think that a lot of the tier 1 countries made a lot of mistakes, and it started 20 to 25 years ago. Like, for example, in the Netherlands, we had big steel productions, big manual labor factories, stuff like that. And I think that innovation starts bottom up. So by making steel, by seeing the issues, and by doing hard manual labor, that's how you build ground up, if you know what I mean. And by outsourcing that to lower wage countries, we also given away innovation, we've given away tech, we've given away the rest of it. So I think the countries that we now see as like top tier are gonna struggle more and more because they're not on the path of innovation and they're losing IP, they're losing influence. And next to it, I don't know what's gonna happen with the white collar one. It's gonna be pretty complex. You need to be outstanding in a world where everyone can have a platform and everyone can have a microphone and everyone can have a voice. So the need to differentiate and also the way that we perceive and earn money is already drastically changing. Let's be honest, we're paying with our time instead of with actual money. And also the creators and the people that get most views, get out there, are getting more and more influence. Like I saw a speech between Jake Paul and Donald Trump. Like that was not on my bingo cards, you know? A guy making YouTube videos combined with the president of the United States and Mr. Beast being one of the highest paid celebrities in the world. That was unthinkable a couple years ago. And now it's, yeah, the dynamic within society is shifting tremendously. And I don't exactly know where we're going, but a lot of people will be in trouble, I think. Society is becoming harder and harder and rougher, not easier and better. I don't know if AI is such a good thing, because it's also dumbing us down. Like, how many phone numbers do you still know by heart? Because you're younger
Yeah, I
than
feel
me
like
already.
it's
Like,
made the
I still
world
know.
completely stupid. Like myself, I was doing stuff on my car today, and I just didn't even think. I just went straight to ChatGPT, like everyone else does. Just
Yeah.
any kind of question you've got in life just goes there. And when it knows everything, it's like, what's the point of even being smart? Because you don't need to be. You don't need to have a textbook memorized in your head because AI's already memorized it. Like I have a
Yeah.
university degree in accounting and obviously don't work in it, but it's effectively redundant. Like it was an expensive degree, and like AI is pretty good at accounting. Not gonna lie, it's probably one of its best skills at this point. It's gonna get really good at everything. Video editing's another skill that I've learned. That's currently still pretty safe because it's very like personal and requires like
Yeah, and
creative
it's
thought.
feelings based, huh?
Yeah, but it's still not safe. Within a few years, or even honestly a few months at this point, it's gonna be in trouble. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I think the people who are the safest are the guys who are working with their hands, like construction and so on. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
I
safe
think
for
the
a while, 'cause
welders
robots
and
can't build houses for at least a long time.
yeah, people who are doing welding and stuff like that, those
Yeah.
are the ones that actually gonna print with actual real life skill sets.
Limit order at $73,090. That's correct. It should be on the screen there in the bottom left. That's the little order section. And so we've got a full port 30X at that limit set. $150,000, $147,000 position if it gets filled, so it's a big one. This is fun, guys, and we're not even trading yet. Imagine what this is going to be like when we're in something. I'm going to be losing my...
Yeah, I'm curious to see how calm you can stay. Like, we're completely different types. I can just sit in a drawdown and be like, oh, well, fine. I don't know how you're gonna react to it.
What's that supposed to mean?
That I said that I don't know how you're gonna react to it.
Guess we shall see. Hopefully the trades don't go into too big of a drawdown and we should be pretty safe. If not, I can't guarantee that the screen of my monitor will stay intact.
Really? Are you an emotional trader?
Oh, I think we all are an emotional trader. Like, it's a weird one. Like, everyone's pretty calm until you see. I've been liquidated numerous times in my career. I'm sure many of us have, and it's pretty hard to be emotionless when you see something tick above your liquidation price and your whole account get destroyed.
Listen, I saw a meme yesterday on Instagram. No one is an atheist at 50x.
Oh, here we go. Come on.
There we go.
Come on.
Dump it up. You've got to dump it down. Come on.
Yes, I like this. We still have a very long way down for the limit. How many percent?
Yeah, we do.
Is that? It's 0.9% or 0.8%. So still a pretty big move, but maybe a flash wick. Henry asked if you think AI is going to patch trading, because the pattern recognition is just goated.
Nah. Why? Because let's be honest, guys. The market makers themselves are printing billions and billions and billions. So their AI, their algorithms, etc., is probably better,
This GM dude.
So there's this.
Yo, Sydney dude, can you raise your mic volume? I've changed my mic settings 3 times for you already, bro. Come on.
Wait, I have to call someone. You know that he's like, just tell Chat to wait. It's the brother of the Liverpool striker of 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙 𝗥𝗲𝗋𝗂, his brother. So I'll just call. He's like, Chat can wait. Just do it on stream.
Do you want me to mute you or not?
Yo. Ja, met jou.
All right, people, it's just you and me again. Just the real goats back at it. Closer and to the right of your face. Come on, man. Come on. I'm doing what I can. This old mic, I bought this mic like 8 years ago. It's a very suspicious looking thing. Probably time for an upgrade. What do we do when Chento's, when we're not in trades? Give me some ideas, people. What exchange are you using? I'm using 𝗲𝗏𝗡 today. Haven't used 𝗲𝗏𝗡 before, so giving it a shot. Chento's using 𝗲𝗏𝗡 at the moment as well. I'm pretty sure. I don't think joining that join link does anything. If you try to, I don't think you can actually still get in. But hopefully not. That would be annoying. What kind of trader am I? I've done my best by just long-term holds, especially shares. Like I bought Tesla. It was pre-split, so the price is different, but it was equivalent to today's price, like $18 a share or $20 a share. So that's like a 20x over years. Like I bought that when I turned 18, as soon as I could legally buy shares, and that was a banger. That made me like a big majority of my net worth at the time, which was awesome. I bought Nvidia at...
Bro, you told me you were broke.
Like $8 a share or something. I told you
you were broke.
Yeah, because I started following your trades and I lost it all.
Cunt.
That's going to get us demonetized.
Yeah. That's absolutely going to be demonetized.
God damn.
I refuse to apologize for it. We stream the US Open? No, probably not. I'm having too many connection issues. So we're going to see if we can get to the 73. Bro, look at these 5 seconds. What am I watching? Like, listen, I'm about to just close my computer and come back tomorrow. Also, US opening. Guys, again, there is no value to be made from this by trading this. The chances of you liquidating yourself or ruining your capital, and by that destroying chances of buying lower and getting better entries, is so much higher than having an added value.
On the right, yeah, that's Chento's new aggregated trade that he's building at the moment. It looks absolutely fire. I'm excited to use it.
Yeah, I love it. Do you live in South Africa? No, thank God I don't. Listen, everything here, it's not that it's bad or something. It's just, it takes getting used to from a Western country. We're used to everything being fast, being quick, being well done. You know, I never worry about if I have an internet connection as soon as I step outside. But we were calling the other day. I had to call him back, what was it, 8 times on a 6-minute walk? And I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, it was bad.
And that's just something that is, it's completely unheard of for me.
So do you want to continue living where you live at the moment, or are you going to try and move somewhere?
No, I'll move to Dubai. It appears that the housing prices are pretty cheap there now.
It's weird because
you can build a couple fixer-uppers as well. They have some minor damage, some missile damage.
You see the 𝗲𝗡 stock down 30%, but the actual prices aren't reflecting 30% drops, at least from what I've seen, because I've been looking at it. And you see some like big listings
Not yet.
At a 15-20% reduction in list price, but it's definitely nowhere near 30, especially not for the average, like for the basic little apartments. They've barely moved. So it's weird. I'm not really sure who's buying right now, though, because it seems like an interesting time to buy an apartment in Dubai, especially not for a discount. If you're paying the same price as someone was paying 4 weeks ago, that doesn't seem extremely risk intelligent, in my opinion.
No, the prices of property are still crazy, and demand is also still there. But the thing is, it's sort of a ripple effect, right? Same as with a tsunami. Like you get a couple of small waves, then it retracts, and then the big wave is coming. I think we still need to have a bit of patience. Like the stock market there, it can still drop. The prices there can still drop. There has to be some correction done also to the global economy, because the thing that Bitcoin's pulling off, and also stock, Nasdaq, S&P 500, traditional markets, everything is booming, you know. So the world is getting poorer and inflation is getting higher. And even though it appears to be that everyone is getting richer, well, those numbers don't match up. So inflation is rising, unemployment isn't really rising yet, but slightly. So less people have a job. The buying power is going down, yet everybody appears to be numerically richer.
I've been saying
Something's
the same.
lying, right?
I sold all my index funds about a month ago, and I'm holding like 90% less shares than I ever have at the moment, just because I feel like if you look at what's happening in the world with AI taking everyone's jobs, maybe not quite yet, but it's definitely coming, and the war and everything, and S&P is still close to all-time highs. Not as in the last few weeks, it has pulled back, but far out, I feel like it's a rubber band. Like it seems asymmetrical with so far down to go, and how much better can it really get for the market? That's the way I look at it.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And
like,
I don't know.
What positive
look at these candles as well.
Can there be for index funds right now to keep them pushing? One would be all of the huge companies firing all of their staff and then increasing profits because their AI is doing all the workload. But then who's going to be buying the shares? Because then no one's going to have any money because everyone's going to be unemployed. It just seems so weird.
What people forget is AI ain't free. Yeah? The chips are expensive. The building is expensive. The energy consumption is expensive. The heat it produces is hard to get rid of. Like, it's not an easy thing to run AI. It's ruthless. Look at Amazon, their server parks and everything they're trying to build, and what OpenAI has in GPU and CPU issues already with scalable instances. Also exchanges and everything. It's expensive to run, man, on AWS, on Azure, etc. And that's what people apparently don't realize. It's not like, everything is going to replace. You know, a 𝗕𝗏bot running on a Mac Mini is pretty fun, but you can't run a company on a 𝗕𝗏bot. People act like you can run a company on a 𝗕𝗏bot.
That's only going to improve from here, though. They're only going to figure out better and more efficient ways to run it. Like when that ChatGPT killer from China came out, I forget the name of it, a while ago, and NVIDIA dumped like 20% that day. It was that Chinese version.
Yeah, but the thing is, buddy, you know how much stock they have. You know how many billions is laying around there. As soon as someone fixes that, they could go insolvent just by the depreciation of their inventory, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Holy candles, what's going on?
They're only going to figure out how to make it cheaper and faster and better. It's not going to become slower and more inefficient to do tasks.
No, but
AI.
You know how much inventory NVIDIA has, for example. It's mental. Bro, I don't even know what I'm looking at in terms of price action. Look at these candles. It's just...
Yeah, DeepSeek, that's the one.
And the next big thing with AI is going to be the privacy and everything around privacy. Because who owns the data? Who owns what? I personally don't like to ship off everything I know, ask, and see to the Chinese government, but that's just me.
Yeah, so does that not make you bearish on the index funds and like the equities market as a whole, since it's built up?
Listen, I'm bearish on the world.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're in the same boat there. I'm definitely in agreement with that. It just seems like a rubber band that's waiting to snap. How many things can get better from here? I don't know. Better for the companies, I mean. Like
also,
better for the stock prices.
Everyone is also ignoring the biggest risk in Bitcoin, and that's Michael freaking Saylor. That guy is holding 10% of liquidity pretty soon with an open balance sheet. You can't have that stuff, you know? It's not how it works. It's not how any of this works. He's running an absolute Ponzi scheme. He's paying 11% interest.
Trade while streaming this challenge. We may take some trades off stream, and so for those
yeah, but then we'll post them in the Discord.
Yeah, it'll be in the Discord, so make sure you're in there. If you're not in there, you're missing out. But we're going to try and do it all on stream because it's much more engaging and fun. And the other thing is, Chento will often trade while I'm asleep, because I'm asleep during New York Open and the whole US day, basically, which is when the market seems to offer up the most opportunity. So it's a difficult one. I obviously can't follow the trades while I'm asleep.
No, that's
So
pretty complex.
we'll see, unless I get my 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏 to, of
So,
course.
and if you guys want to have a chance on being the next bro guy on the stream, that will be funded 5K. Use the Blowfin link in the description, sign up, deposit. It will also get you free VIP in the Discord. You're just missing out. We're having training competitions right now with 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Yeah, otherwise it's just a missed opportunity. But you know what? It's up to you guys.
The only part of that didn't make sense is when you said the next broke to rich person gets funded 5K. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I talked over that very fast, didn't I?
Who's getting funded 5K, whereas I'm putting it in myself?
Sorry, I'm just streaming in a tunnel. What did you say?
No, it is a cool idea. Make sure you're in the Discord, guys, because it will be someone new. I'm not going to take the reins for this long. He's going to get sick of me fast.
No, it's fine. Listen, the thing is, I can just mute you and just pretend that I'm hearing you. I just deafen it.
I want to see a dump.
Your
I want
mic's
us to
looking
enter
pretty
something
solid, though.
in this stream. I want the people to see something interesting.
Oh, I'm trying to find something interesting. The most interesting thing I can see is that Bitcoin's fucking lying.
Which layout do you guys prefer? You like this one? Or you like this one? Let us know. I think the other one's probably better if you're watching the chart. The chart's bigger and so on. But you don't get to look at Chento's head as large on this one, which may be a downside for some of you.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, seems like this one's better.
So judging by price action for the first time, the stream is only 1-2 seconds lagging. Normally it's way above 5, which is nice. Yeah, that's Baxter is streaming it, and apparently he figured out the lag. I have no clue how or what's different now, but it's, yeah. So I was having so many technical difficulties.
Starlink on my roof. He came down, we had a chat about Tesla. I gave him some advice on how to run it, and he installed Starlink, and I'm set. So anyone got any Wi-Fi stuff, let me know. I'll give you his number.
Yeah. And then Jeff Bezos made you the Amazon account himself, right?
He told me how to buy.
Did you do that all on on Epstein Island, or was that the week before?
I heard you were there. I'm not going to put any words in anyone's mouth, but you were there with your 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 collection, showing it off. I don't know. There's some weird stuff.
They had a guy in chat saying like, "Yo, your name is in the Epstein files," and I'm like, I highly doubt that.
You highly doubt that, because if you got invited, you'd be there and you'd be proud of it.
No, not really. When I got invited in that time, I was probably one of the minors.
Jeez, not a laughing matter.
No, but it's
messed up situation.
Yeah. What are we looking at with Bitcoin? I have no clue. No, the thing is, so imagine what we had to go through technically to set up this stream. So I'm on a Discord call with Baxter to see him. We have a control room thing going on in my browser that he can see me and get my microphone. Then he's getting my camera from Discord again. And Baxter's streaming to my YouTube from his computer.
That's about right. And I'm also sharing my screen, pulling Chento's aggregate browser from his computer into the middle section there. It's friggin' mayhem. That's why we were like 2 hours.
It comes from here. And then my mic is also coming from here.
Every time you dox that link, someone sends another request to join the stream.
Really?
Yeah.
The description link is not working for me. That's interesting.
I do have a question. You guys don't have to say it, but what are you guys trading with in terms of account balances? Have we got people in here trading? Is it like $100? Is it a few thousand? Is it bigger accounts? I'm curious. $15K, $20K, decent size accounts, some pretty decent size.
So are you guys under my link yet?
50k bid
How am I
funded
collecting
account.
swing?
Nice.
Nice. I got wrecked 10-10, now trading with what's left, 10k. 3k, 2k.
Someone said I casually like to trade with my whole net worth, and they spelt whole in a very interesting way there. Which could be taken two ways. Yeah, I like this rags to riches idea, because even if you are trading with bigger accounts, this can be one of those high risk ones where you put in what you're willing to part with, worst case scenario. It's a cool idea. I like it.
Yeah.
I want this limit to be filled before we finish this off.
I hope.
If this challenge all goes well and we decide to do this again, what amount would you guys want to see us start with? Is 5k good? The benefit of an amount like 5k, it means we don't have to do those tedious steps of going from 100 or 1000. It gives us a pretty good base where you can size it with something.
Theoretically, it doesn't matter. As long as it's a 10x, people need to learn how they scale themselves and risk themselves, right? If they start with 100, it's the same as 100 to 1k. It doesn't necessarily make a difference.
True.
At least that's my humble opinion.
Someone said 5k good.
Yeah, the Blowfink link is pinned in the chat, guys.
The mic's obviously good for him now.
Size doesn't matter, that's what she said.
Maybe to you.
How do I scale myself from 2k portfolio then, please? Well, divided by 2.5, I guess. Are we watching trading or a live documentary about probability theory? We're watching a documentary about watching paint dry in the Bitcoin market. If you want to watch, listen, anyone who's currently trading this market of actively taking a position in this price action either got dropped in the head as a kid or is gambling. Yeah. I just call it as I see it.
What would we be up on if we bought that bottom at 640? What percent is that? That's 21% on 30x. That's only 6%, right? Or am I dumb?
Yeah, that's 6% minus fees, so you would be break even. And if you bought the top, you would have had a $300 move. So your position is 150, it's 2.1 Bitcoin. You would be up $600 minus fees, so you would be up $150. So that's all I could have given you is $150. Because you have to take into consideration the fees, right?
Yeah.
So there's legitimately nothing we could have done in this stream. There's no way. Teachers, risk management, size, etc. Why do I listen? Your question is off, and I'm going to explain you why your question is off. One is risk management is the one that is deciding size, right? Because based on your risk, you have to decide for your own if it's 2%, 3%, 4%, whatever ratio of portfolio you're willing to lose. But don't exceed it and keep it realistic. If you say, oh, listen, I'm going to risk 10%, but your trades are going to look like this. They're like, yo, I don't know, I have a stop loss like this, and then we need a 1 to 3 R ratio, so your take profit is going to be in absolutely oblivion. So if you would enter this trade, and yeah, that it's still not the worst, to be honest. They get trades that are looking like this, and I've seen people and they say like, yo, yeah, but I only risk like 5%. Yeah, buddy, but your take profit is at 82 on an entry here. And then they close it at 0.1 RR. And that's not how it works, because then all of a sudden 10% becomes a lot of damage and a lot of drawdown once it hits. So the thing with risk is you need to decide how much you're willing to lose. You need to decide how much you're willing to risk and then just scale your size towards it. If you want to have a 1% drawdown on spot or 0.6 or 0.8 or whatever, and I think 0.6 to 0.8 is a reasonable amount for the current market conditions, then you 3x it. So 1.8 and 2.4% in your direction is a take profit. But these are trades you should let run. So it's either take profit or stop loss, nothing in between, because otherwise it will mess with your risk reward ratio. If you're going above it, it's not realistic anymore, you know? It becomes real swing trading. If you have a 2.5% stop loss, you need 7.5% pump. It ain't happening. Could you please shout out some dwell levels? Yeah, sure. 70. I have 74.4 to 75.2. I have 72,535. I have 70,962. I have 70,318. I have 69,737 and 68,677. Yeah, sorry, they placed the monitor on the other side of the planet. And 66,241. Listen, Baxter, my monitor is so far away, if I stretch my arm, I'm not even halfway there.
Would you like me to teleport it closer to you?
No, but it's probably it's nearer to you than to me, I guess. We can meet in the middle and find my monitor.
Come on, market, give us something. Give us something for the lovely people tuning in for no reason at this point.
Why? It's educational, it's interesting.
You need to put the image in the middle more. You can only see like half of it. That's pretty relevant. How much did you start trading with, Chento? That's a good question.
15K-ish. Yeah, I was around 15K. Like really, really starting to figure out the ropes. And then I scaled up pretty fast.
Did you ever put more in, or did that build your entire portfolio that you've got today?
Oh man, I did put up more. Same as everyone.
Come on, people, I like this.
I was pretty good at liquidating myself. I think everyone was, but I was pretty decent liquidating myself. Everyone has gone through this period, let's be honest, you know. Everyone had, yeah.
I've been there.
We've all seen these dreadful emails that say liquidation notice, and you're like, oh no. Especially overnight and waking up to them, it was, yeah. You know what is a good fix for that? Turning off email notifications.
And turning off stop losses.
No, they still liquidate you. Just turn off email notifications. No, but yeah, listen, you start as everyone else. You, how do I say it? You have a dream, you have a vision, you think you're going to beat the market. You've seen Wolf of Wall Street. You have a phone, a lot of hopium, and yeah, you didn't have the real world reality check of how ferocious the market actually are.
I watched The Wolf of Wall Street yesterday. Banger movie. Absolute banger.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. But it's
such a good movie.
Yeah, that's just the thing, you know. It's everyone gets beaten by the market, and everyone can get caught off guard by the market, and that's why it's so important to have these stop losses in place and not be bound to a certain bias, because that's how they get you, right? And chat, type 1 if this happens to you as well. You build, you do well for 2-3 months, and it's trade after trade after win after win after. You know, you're having the flow, you're having the feeling, you're flying, you're pumping, and then boom, all wipes out in one trade. Yeah, That's what happens to most people. Why? And that's because of the risk management. Like everyone can be a profitable trader. Everyone can make money in this market. And everyone is good at pressing the green button. Everyone is an amazing closer as long as they see green. No one fumbles green, you know? So that's why it's so important to have a plan for when it's going wrong. Everyone is planning like, yo, if the price is here, I'll take profit. If the price does this, that, yada, yada, yada. But everyone always plans for the positive scenario. And that's the biggest issue. Everyone always plans for if it's going well. No one plans for what if it goes to absolute shite.
It's a good lesson.
Yeah. And that's one of the main issues with people. We only see the positive side. And also, I think most influencers don't show their losses enough. Like, I know trading really, really, really freaking well. So I can go back on people, their Instagram, their eggs and everything, and just tell you who got liquidated, who got fumbled, who got beaten, etc. But yeah.
Something that's been hard to witness is all the there literally has not been a single altcoin that's performed well. Zcash did alright, and maybe a handful of others, but far out altcoins have been absolutely wrecked. It's hard to find one that's not more than 90% down from anywhere, any point last year. It's crazy. If you
it's an uncontroversial opinion. If you trade altcoins, you deserve to be wrecked.
Yeah, but it was a decent strategy back then, like diversifying your spot holdings into projects you believe in, and they have just been absolutely slammed. I didn't actually, luckily, one of the only decisions I made that was decent was I never did that. Never spot held any altcoins, and far out, yeah, I was lucky because they've been slammed, absolutely slammed.
They've been absolutely annihilated, as they should been, you know.
Yeah, Hype has done well as well. That's a good one.
Thing is, there's no value in there anymore. It's an outplayed game, etc., etc. So there's no bread to be made in there, and that's what a lot of people forget is the game has changed. You know, institutions are buying ETF inflows are there. What did we expect? Like the big institutions are buying the large cap coins, and we just think that the shit coin that the barber at the corner told us about is going to fly and make me rich. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
I feel like the whole pump fund endeavor ruined altcoins because everyone rotated out of that into low cap memes and
meme coins. Meme coins wrecked altcoins. 100%. Zcash got potential, yeah, but it's short runs. And then you just allocate 10% for a short run, have some fun, get out. Nothing except maybe Solana is worth holding.
When you're buying spot, do you buy anything besides BTC?
I only buy BTC. And Solana. Then just buy, put on a ledger, look back in 5 to 10 years.
Interesting.
Wish the sections would stop listening memes to clean up the space. Yep, memes killed the market. Retail was rocked. Yeah, but that's the thing with retail, right? That's why I only trade Bitcoin. I have so many friends that are trading absolutely everything. And I tell them as well, like, listen, look at the people that following you, you know? And not to praise myself or shove feathers up my ass, but I know the people from the 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗏 Discord did not get fucked on 1010. Why? Because it was manageable for Bitcoin. Everyone who was trading altcoins, everyone who was trading meme coins, everyone that was trading anything else on leverage 2 got annihilated, got liquidated, stops pushed, etc. That's why I've been preaching, and most of our traders and friends of mine have been preaching the same. Stop trading shitcoins. Stop trading the rest. Why? Because the added value of there is so little. Like Bitcoin moved 15% in a week. What do you need? How big of a move do you need to trade properly, you know? If 15% is not enough for you, play roulette. And I know it's a controversial opinion, but it's the truth, you know? You're sounding awfully quiet, Baxter. No,
Yeah,
eat is trash.
I'm looking at the chart right now, hoping it's going to break these lows that hasn't been able to break. It's at a really strong point, at least for recent minutes, last hour or so. It's just hasn't been able to break here.
Probably gonna bounce again here, right? Because yeah, that's the meta.
I have access
It's
to
gonna
a
rock it
pretty
up again, then it's
algorithm,
gonna rock it down again.
and I'm just going to check what that's showing on the 1 minute chart.
I like you speaking the same truth on Shout and Stream. Yeah, I don't think that everyone in the room was agreeing with me there.
The algorithm I've got access to, which is a like a relatively exclusive one that you can't buy or anything. I got it from a friend who's done really well. That's pinging buys at this level on the short time frame. So it's showing this spot as a support, yeah, at the moment. So it's always interesting.
You mean the level it's dumping through now?
Yeah. It's interesting to see.
Okay.
I'm sure you can advocate for never relying on them fully, but they're a good way to...
Listen, indicators are great to establish bias and to establish overall market feeling, you know? But trading off of an indicator is so insanely hard.
All right, we're breaking below. Come on.
No, we already bounced.
On the 15-minute time frame, though, and the 30 on the algorithm that I've got, it's all sells. There hasn't been a buy since 65K, which was on the 9th of March. That was the last time it...
Bro, look at this candle. Holy fuck. This is a scandal. It's not even a candle. What is this? Just liquidate everyone already. Jesus. It's like they're not even trying to hide how much they manipulate anymore. Look at this wick structure here. Look at it. Pressure down, up, pressure down, up, pressure down, up, pressure down, up. They won't release it. And here's the same freaking behavior. Every time they try, the market is like, nope, you're not going there. Nope, you're not going there. Nope, you're not going there.
So does that not make you want to long it though? Like set an order at the wicks, since it just keeps wicking down there?
No, because the thing is, once they decide that they're not going to keep it there, you can pick it up in the basement. So yeah, theoretically, you would say just long this. But it's so dangerous so long. We're at a range high. We had a 15% 7-day consecutive move up. I'm not longing that. It's trying to jump on a running train.
Come on, let's break it. We're getting there.
What's the thesis on why we go higher here? Should we top somewhere 75, 80K? We could also just break down here. I don't know. The thing is, we have geopolitical influence. We have a war influence. We have potential pending housing crisis in Dubai. And yet everything is moving up. Like the market can stay irrational longer than we can stay liquid, as I keep preaching every single stream. But there's ends to it. I don't know who've seen the movie The Big Short about Michael Burry. Amazing movie. Like I can highly recommend it. It's about he was shorting against the housing market during the housing bubble in 2007, 2008. And that just, you know, in the end, the market is going to show its true colors. And the true colors of this current market is down. 100%. There's no doubt about it. No argument about it. There are too many factors. But yeah, they can just keep on ignoring it.
Baxter, what's your thoughts on slog it? I feel like that's a prank. It's like saying D's
What's
nuts
slog
or
it?
something. I'm gonna guess.
Mike Fosberg, multi-time frame. I like the 15 minutes, the hourly, and the 4 hour. I saw that movie. Good. What did you think of it? Historically, it did this in March, smaller relief rally from the lows, and then usually end of March, we get destroyed into deep bear. I don't see why we should go higher. Same. Liquidation map shows 73.2. Yeah. live short capitulation. Chento's mic volume is high. The other guy is low. So we have to adjust the volume constantly. Can this be fixed?
I've just brought Chento's down a little bit. Let me know if that's a bit better.
You have been bringing me down since day one, my friend. No.
Come on. Yeah, let me know if that's better, guys. I can see his is clipping a little bit higher. So that 150k buy order is at 73,090. That's the limit order that we've set at a full port with 30x leverage if it gets there. Chento's confident.
Listen, 72.2 would make sense.
It's a big move.
72.2 is the only thing with decent liquidity that I can tell you right now that is making sense.
S&P
Look
ripping.
at how they're eating this liquidity. Look at these wicks. Look at this. Well, this market has a mental illness. It should be in a loony bin. Is news out or something?
Did the New York market just open or is it half an hour?
No, it's an hour. Because now it's, I think it's 2:30 US now, right? Is it 9:30 that they changed the time zones?
Just opened. Oh yeah, it's just opened now.
Oh yeah, it opened. It's an hour earlier. They changed time zones. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see what the loony bin is going to bring us.
Maybe we should have longed. Oh, it's crazy. The
Maybe
second
not.
I say that, we pull back. Oh.
So I guess they changed the clock, right?
Oh, far out. This volume's crazy now.
Yeah.
This GM guy is talking about my microphone again. I don't understand YouTubers who love to show off their microphones. That's just unpractical. At this point, this guy's got like he's attracted to microphones or something at this point. This is getting weird.
Ooh.
This guy, he's made a comment about my microphone about 10 times. That guy needs a job? Yeah, maybe.
He's microphilia.
If you are attracted to microphones,
bluntly
this is
straight
the
up
one.
bumper. Bro, I have to zoom out my screen again for New York Open. Look at this.
That's a pump and a half.
Yo, what am I actually watching here?
Damn, this is crazy.
It went back to 74K in 30 seconds. Absolute brain rot.
All that waiting just to get reversed like that. Gosh damn it. The boss said, as Baxter said, we should have longed. Hey, it's you saying it, not me.
Yeah, but what's the added value? If you snipe the bottom minus fees, you would be up $400. Is that worth the risk of them dumping on opening?
It's already pulling. Is there a positive catalyst of any sort for the US market?
No. Nothing. Except hopium and the tears of little people. I feel like the market is running on fairy dust, to be honest.
It's retracing pretty hard. Wow, look at that. I think, am I fair to say that is a scandal?
It's a 50% fill. Yeah, it's an absolute scandal.
Did I use that term correctly, guys? That's a scandal.
Scandal.
The numbers have gone up a bit, so anyone new here, we've got 5K in an account of my money, all real money, and we're waiting to deploy it. We've got an order set at 73,090 on 30x leverage. We haven't taken any trades yet. We've just been watching because the market's crazy. And so over the next 7 days, we're going to try and turn this into 50K. That's the goal. So let's see how we go.
The market has been scandalous.
Wow, look at this. Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like a... Wow.
They're not showing their hand yet. At least the market maker is definitely not showing its hand.
The microphone's better now, guys. Tomorrow we're going to figure out how to bump some music while we do this. Hopefully this finally breaks that support and sends all the way down to our buy. That would be interesting.
Yeah, and if it could do that like now, that would be greatly appreciated.
Looks like it's going to retest that area that it's been sitting at all day.
It might. It's compression on compression. Every indicator, or at least my indicator, is saying, I don't know. But the current sentiment is bearish. It has a high squeeze index of 91%.
Are your red things on the indicator, are they sell signals?
No. They're not. The R's are sell signals. So this would have been a sell signal. But it was a non-high conviction one because then it would have had a star. I feel like it's going to rocket up because most of these candles, then they retrace, and if they don't immediately pressure down, it just, as soon as this thing flips up, I better zoom out of the chart. I promise.
Someone
This
said they don't
thing
mind
within these 2 minutes
music.
flips
That's actually
green,
kind of
it's
true,
going to
'cause I
be
guess
an
you can
absolute...
just play your own music. Sorry.
No, don't worry. Thing is, if this thing flips green in the next minute half, it's... Whew! Prepare for takeoff.
I think you were right.
Look at the easiness with which it's doing it. Like, la 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 la, nothing to see here, nothing going on, just casually walking up $400, you know? No problem. The first 30 seconds of New York just goes up a couple $100. Like it's absolutely nothing. It's cinema. It's so easy. You see, this is what happens. As soon as it goes green, it's like, bye, off to the moon and beyond. No, just a casual 0.6% opening. What can go wrong? No, there's no liquidity here. I don't even know who they're hunting.
Where's the most liquidity?
72.2.
Yeah, if we don't trade today, guys, we'll be trading again tomorrow. This is going to be for 7 days straight. We'll see what we can do in 7 days.
There it goes. Pack your bags. It's going to be Air BDC.
Does that make you want to long it?
Or what am I even watching here? Come on. %0.7%. Like it's nothing.
S&P is also up 0.7% today.
S&P.
Yeah, which is big move.
1.7%.
0.7%, yeah.
Also ludicrous. Like it's a regular Tuesday. They're starting a war that is taking longer than expected, and everyone is just like, yeah, it's good for us, nothing going on. Or I think everyone at Lockheed Martin has had a 7-day party, and everyone has been drunk to oblivion. They must have. Look at this stuff. Look at how it walks away. What are we even looking at here, to be honest? And don't get me wrong. I have my stop loss at break even minus the fee, so I'm not even in a trade, so it doesn't matter. But the thing is, like, come on. Can't keep denying the reality. A chart can't survive on air support and hopium alone. It's unicorn tears and fairy dust. Tomorrow, also not a good day. Tomorrow is FOMC. That's going to be epic. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. 1K. Have you been trading under the reins of 𝗕𝗲𝗅 yet, Baxter?
No, I haven't traded an FOMC day. We're going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, good old 𝗕𝗲𝗅.
Wow. Holy
Look at that
moly.
candle.
This is crazy. They're pretty big moves, to be honest, like $300, $400 moves.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. That's $350. But don't worry, it's already pumping back. Because
that spot just seems
no way
like
that
bulletproof.
That level is better than the air defense of Venezuela.
Is there a reason why it's holding so well? Like in your back end that you can see, is there a lot of liquidity there?
Nope. No,
Strange.
Absolutely none.
Strange.
It's just that the market maker's saying nope. Yeah, but we want to go down. The market maker's like, nope. Yeah, but we really, really want to go down that. Nope. It's like trying to cancel a gym membership, It's impossible. Have you ever tried that?
Bro, does it look like I cancel my gym membership? I'm there 12 hours a day. Come on.
What, at the bar of the gym?
Oh, come on.
You behemoth of a man.
Yes, I have actually tried to cancel a gym membership, and it is funny. They make it a nightmare. It's pretty hilarious. All right, here we go. We're testing the bulletproof level. Is it going to be bulletproof, or are we going to smack it? Let's see.
That immediate bounce. Did you see that?
It looks like it might. It looks like it's losing some hope. It might break through. Come
Bro,
on.
don't jinx it. Just don't jinx it here. Bro, this is on you. This is absolutely on you.
Shit. I'll take the blame.
You can't make this up. Look at it's like Wick City. It has more skyscrapers than New York skyline. Look at how many wicks there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 times stabbed. 17 times! That thing got stabbed more than the average tourist in London. Sorry.
That's good. All right, it's going to break. It's going to break. I was in London a couple months ago, and I did kind of feel that.
What is it going to break? Up or what? Bro, I'm telling you,
seems like a good
this
spot
thing
to
is
long.
made
Like
out of adamantium.
We could have longed this like 10 times now.
Yeah, but this is mental, man. This can't be real.
Wow.
I'm feeling scammed by now. Oh, I figured out why I didn't know that New York was opening. My laptop is still at Dutch time. So it was an hour behind.
Someone said you guys are at 10k. Oh, right. They were joking. Never mind. Yeah, we're still at 5k, guys. We haven't taken any trade. We've just got an order set at the moment.
No gambling? No, I'm not gambling this. I'm not trading because, bro, there's absolutely nothing you can win from trading this.
If we were
Look at the
gambling,
size
we
of the
would have taken
5-second
something by now.
candles. Look at the pressure that they're applying. Bro, I'm telling you, it's gonna hold yet again. Holy crap. Baxter, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't take this anymore. Not after today. Like, this is so manipulated. This is so absolutely ridiculous. Look, there it goes again. You seen that pressure on the way down? Did you see the sheer pressure of this candle? Look at the volume of that move down. All of this here. Look at the strength of the volume. Then the volume dies down and just walks away. The market maker's like, thought about it, not gonna do it. Thank you, see you tomorrow, maybe next time.
Ooh.
Bro, don't get your hopes up. It's just edging you until you can't mentally take it anymore. You see?
Wow, well, there's no liquidity there, but 73,600 is a bulletproof zone.
Listen, I know regimes in certain countries that have fallen for less. France surround us earlier than this breaks. But look at it. It's pressure, 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 pressure. Complete pressure dies. It dies, it dies, it dies. Pressure, pressure, back into the lows. Pressure dies. It's like they do. Listen, they just don't wanna. It's that easy. The market maker's like, you know, I like it here. I'll set up camp. Maybe next week, you know?
I subbed just for the stabbing joke. It was worth it. Yeah, that was funny. That was a good one. All right. Can we do it? Can we do it? This could be it.
Probably not.
I do wonder after it breaks here what is going to happen because it's shown so much strength. It does seem like
Bro, if it breaks here, it's going to it's going to revisit the gates of hell. I think between this and 73.1 is nothing.
You know, that's where our limit is.
But
so
you don't have to worry about what if this breaks because it won't break.
Ooh.
Huh?
Ooh.
Timed at the lows? Nah. Just give it a second to snap back.
I feel like it's losing it.
No, I'm losing it. That's for sure. I'm actively losing it.
Come on. Oh, come on. Limit order is long, yeah. When it says it's 30x here green, when it's green, that means it's a long. Oh, and it also says
We're not
buy.
in a position.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh.
Here we go, people. Activate the magnet. It's interesting that my order
starts lagging.
doesn't show up on the chart. Like, I can't see the line. The line would be
That's
right
weird.
here. Come on, let's hit it. You still happy with that order?
Yeah, kind of am.
Is it full port with 30x? Yes, it is for now.
Yes, it always is.
It hasn't hit yet though, so we shall see. Guys, all the info about the price and so on is in this bottom left square. You can see it's a 30x order. You can see when we placed it. Actually, sorry, that's my time zone, so it's not going to help you much. It's a long, and the fill price, which is the order price. So it literally gives you everything, all the info down the bottom left. The bounce isn't as high as we saw on the previous level. Like it's not bouncing as strong or as fast.
Might go down more, my friend.
I want to see some stuff. I want us to get filled.
What do you want to see? Are we dancing?
Yeah, I want to see some craziness.
Now the orders on the right hand is futures and spot. So the right one is spot buying, the left one is perpetual volume buying.
They can only
I'm out,
see
did
the
my
left
100%
one.
win. GG.
They can only see the left chart on the aggregated because it's correct.
Oh, that's futures. Futures buying. Go back, check WhatsApp. That's not bad, huh? Right?
Yeah, that's very solid. Someone said I joined late. What are today's stats? I apologize to everyone who's already heard this, but
yes.
we got 5K in the account, real money, nothing fake, my money, and we're gonna see how much we can pump it up. We haven't entered anything yet. We've got it all sitting in a limit order at $73,090. So that's where we're at. We've been here for 2.5 hours in the same boat, so you haven't missed much.
No, you actually missed kind of zero.
Yeah, no losses. Good. It's a good day because we haven't lost any money. That's a good point.
Yo, Baxter, what if I want to long this?
I listen to the goat. Any reason why 73,090? Is it a dual block or something?
It's the confluence with the line. Now it's 73,117. So it's dynamic. So the 4 hour is still looking bullish. And it's pumping back into the break of structure. So we might.
Let him cook, guys. Silence while he cooks.
Yeah. Has this been enough time? Let me get this off. Has this been enough time to gain enough significance because it broken out of here? This was the first step. Where do you come from? Come from a land of down under. Does this have enough significance? This, that would put us here on the bounce of this. I could explain why we should long it, but it's not confident enough.
𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙𝗓, I like that name. That's a cool idea.
𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙. Yeah, I like that a lot.
If we get to Rari level, that would be cool. What's that? 350k, something like that. 400.
I wanted to make a very stupid comment to that. Okay, it's going down. 72.8. Baxter, move your limit lower.
All right.
72.890, and your stop loss is 72.4.
𝗕𝗏x full port.
Yes. What is the line you're talking about? This,
What
the
was the
dynamic
stop loss?
EMA that's coming up.
72.4.
72,400.
All right, that would be a 1k loss.
Jesus.
All right, people, new limit set. Slightly lower than the other one. What do you guys like? Do you guys like music or no music? In the chat for tomorrow.
100% music. Bro, we need music, otherwise I'm gonna go insane.
It is eerily quiet in here.
It is, right?
Some people like it, some people don't.
Come from a land of thunder.
House music, I agree with that. What I find weird is that it doesn't show the limit order on this chart. Maybe that's a setting.
That's weird. That's really weird.
You'd think it would show the order. Maybe it's a setting.
That's so weird. Dumb, short, all the way to hell. Yeah.
All right, come on, let's... Oh, it's here. It's just showed up. I don't know what the hell happened there, but it's back. I didn't even change anything, but here we are. All right, cool. So you can guys see the limit very clearly now.
Jesus.
Oh, and we're pumping like crazy.
What settings? Okay, there we go.
Can any of you guys in here solve a Rubik's Cube?
Can you?
I've never done it before, but let's see if I can do it now.
I've never solved a Rubik's Cube, so let's start on the live stream. That's hilarious.
I'll see if I can get it from here. And if the limit order gets hit in the meantime, then it's a good luck charm.
Bro, this guy, absolute legend. Or what if we just long this, you know?
It's looking strong.
Yeah, it is.
I solved one of the faces. Solved the white face. Wow, look how strong that is.
I solved one of the faces. Bro, this is the most cracked up live stream I've ever seen.
What else do you want me to do?
I don't know.
I'm getting close. Oh, well, I was. Yeah, we changed the long from 73,100 to 72,890. Same 30x. Chento, look, I'm getting close.
Bro, are you Googling it or what? Yeah. Scandal incoming. Yeah, absolutely. Spot is heavily selling. I don't know. there 100% is a chance that it will hit that level and then move up. No, yeah, there is a chance. There's a rather big chance. There's also a big chance that we just scammed the 75.4. Now, you know, the 2 and the 4 hour are turning bullish. So how's the Rubik's Cube coming?
I'm just thinking about my next move. It's like chess. It's like mental chess.
Bro, I'm gonna get one for tomorrow as well, and then we just see who can fix this first.
I feel like I'm nearly there.
But I always had the feeling with a Rubik's Cube, it's always like so close, but yet so far. You know what I mean?
This is where I'm at. Boom.
So I'm gonna run. So for the guys watching, I'm gonna run 2 500K to 5 million challenges. One is gonna be like I always run a challenge, all gas, no brakes. And the second one is gonna be slightly more conservative and with proper risk management. And if anyone trading with 100K or more, send me a DM and we can get you enrolled to the group. And I will post all my entries, exits, and everything there. And the other one is just, yeah, like how I always trade. Rubik's is easy once you know the steps. Tell us the steps then. Don't let us fingle around. Did you fix it?
Yeah.
Fuck off. You knew how to do it. Bro, you knew how to do it. Fuck off.
I have done it before, yes.
I was about to say, like, listen, if you've never done that, and you could actually fix
I feel like
a
that's
Rubik's
genius.
Cube,
That's genius
I would
IQ
be so
level
insanely
shit.
amazed. Huh?
I feel like if you've never picked one up and you solve it in like 2 minutes.
A Rubik's Cube is not something you can accidentally figure out, you know? It's not like, hey, look, I fixed it. Bro.
Oh, come on, man. Let's get some
That's your rage bait.
I scammed you. Yeah, we should have put a bet on that.
Yeah.
5K.
Would have just scammed me on stream.
What a boring day. I tell you what, guys, one of these days in this challenge is just going to be crazy. It's going to be full of trades. I feel like we're going to be in and out, opportunities everywhere. Today is just not that day, clearly.
Hey, Chento, how are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm just watching paint dry, but this time it's with a friend.
It will come, and we'll have that day where it just goes nuts and everything goes our way. I can feel it.
It's my life. It's now or never.
I'm curious if any of you guys have this on, like in the background at work, just in a different monitor with the AirPods in. That's what I would do.
Bro, now all of a sudden 74 is resistance. What am I watching here?
I like that Rags to Rari idea. We can change the name. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Rex to Rory.
But what's the price on Rari? There needs to be a price on it. 250, 300.
Yeah, it depends. Which one do you want? Like the 𝗕𝗟𝗢 is like 700K, but you can get like a pretty decent one, like a 488 or 458 for 200ish.
We'll call it 200 for
I
the
don't know
sake
why
of
I
the
know them by
challenge.
heart. The SF90 second hand is also pretty cool Ferrari, but it's
They want to know more about the dynamic line that we used for the limit order.
I bet it's not out yet. It's an indicator I'm building. It's gonna be community based only, so it's gonna be as everyone is used for me for free because, well, apparently I don't want to make money. But no, just kidding. No, it's gonna be free. It's a project we're working on to get my strategy better understandable for you guys and for the community as well. And it's gonna be an invite only TradingView script. Man, 488 Pista is insanely expensive. Yeah, it's the same with the 458 Italia because it's the last atmospherically based V8. These things are going insane. Same as the F12 Berlinetta. You could buy that thing for 180, and I think now in the Netherlands they became so much more crazy expensive. It's
Someone said, yeah, they are working with their pods right now. Yeah, I feel like that's the move. Especially at a stream like this where we haven't really done anything for 2 hours.
like at Kroijmans in the Netherlands, they're now going for, because this thing, I remember that there was one couple years back when I was looking at it, and that wasn't even that expensive. Like these GTBs, they're dropping insanely in value but they sound amazing. Like the Roma also I don't like. GT4 Lusso is pretty decent because it's the 4-seater. Look at the 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗙, way overpriced. These is also, yeah, there's so many for sale because it's the V6 F1 inspired engine. GTC4 is cool. 458 is going above 200K again. SF bit, no one buys it. You see, GT4 is also pretty available. 488 is going up. Oh, I remember that car, by the way. But they don't have an F12 Berlinetta. Let me see. Oh, this is Germany.
Someone made a good point, Chento. They said, what aren't we bearish? And like the indicator being 70% bearish. So what's the reason behind the limit order? It's your dynamic line, right?
Yeah, it is. Look,
Bouncing off that
350
line.
for second-hand F12. 240 for second-hand F12. It's crazy. But that aside, the question is, how long can you be bearish in a market that's uptrending like this, you know?
There's no TP on it yet. However, the stop loss, where can I see it? It's 72.4. So that's like a 20% loss. So it's about 1,000 if it was to hit that. Is there a TP, Chento?
No, not yet. I'm still contemplating if we're actually going to keep the order. Listen, guys, and this is one of the hardest markets I've ever traded, to be honest. It's so crazy hard market to trade right now. Ugh.
I feel like it would be so sick to just hit one trade today. I can feel it. It would just be so epic.
Yeah, me too, but it's... I assume you mean a winning trade by that. Like a trade is easy. You can
Yes,
just
I
coin
do mean a
flip
winning
for it.
trade. Ideally not a liquidation. That would be not good. Tomorrow, guys, I'm going to come with
bit
some
buy.
ideas of what we can do if we sit in this range again. I'm going to like learn some
Listen,
magic tricks.
music helps a lot. We bring in a mentalist. How can I get? Listen, I know a guy that knows a guy that has an alpaca.
That has what? An alpaca.
Yeah. Bro, trust me, he has an alpaca.
You could probably bring in your 𝗕𝗏𝗶𝗏 collection tomorrow. That would take you like 3 hours to talk through that. That could be good for the meantime. Talking through all the benefits and the features and stuff. Yeah, bring them.
Yo, guys, are there any social media managers in the chat? I'm looking for a new one. Sorry.
Why house music though? I feel like house music's good for this. It's better than what we got at the moment. Damn, we're pumping.
Yeah, just pink noise constantly.
Another thing, if we hit the goal of 50k or 100k, I'm flying to wherever Chento is and we're having an alpaca party.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's now or never. Are you gonna live forever?
It's my life.
Are you gonna live forever?
It's getting worse by the minute. Oh. But Frankie said, I did it my...
That's such a great
People
song.
are actually singing songs in chat.
I did it.
Chento, did you find out those mentalists and 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏s distracting? Bro, you've seen me during the first part of the mentalist show. The guy was like standing... Yeah, I have time anyways. The guy was like standing here and he was talking shit and you could see me sitting just with the mouse like, can you just move? You know, I was still trading around the guy. I was finishing a challenge. What can I say? They can surfing and stuff. Bro, I've seen what floats in your oceans. I'm not surfing in Aussie. I might get killed by a shark, a jellyfish, or something else that's creepy and shouldn't be dangerous. I've seen like these rockfish with the spines on there that are also super toxic.
Yeah, I know the ones. I had one of those for dinner. I had the spine.
Bro, look at this shit. The stonefish.
It resembles
the
you
world's most
in
deadliest
some ways.
fish. Let me guess where it's living. Can we make the guess already? East Africa, French Polynesia. Oh.
Does it say Great Barrier Reef? Because that's Australia.
I expected it to be in Australia. Huh, slightly disappointing.
Not gonna laugh. I'm losing faith in this order being hit.
Yeah, me too. Let's just cancel it. Why Bitcoin's showing so much strength, I don't know.
It's my life.
Stop loss. Stop typing in caps. You know, I found a good way that if people type in caps to me, I just yell back at them.
Knowing my luck, will end this stream and it'll wick down immediately and then wick back up. Wick down, hit the order, wick back up, and we would have cancelled it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Tomorrow it's going to be slightly earlier than this one. It'll be like 11 a.m. South Africa time, I believe.
Probably. So, Bax, what are you saying? Should we just cancel the order and end it for today?
You're the boss.
Yeah, no, you tell me. You need to sleep. It's 12. What time is it there?
It's
1:30.
12:56.
Yeah, bro. It's
8 p.m. Aussie time.
12:56.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's tomorrow. I was thinking, God, where are you in Australia? Because it's 1 a.m. for me.
Bro, how can our time difference be at half an hour? Here it's 4:27.
Yeah, some time zones are like half an hour off. Like a 0.5 hour time difference.
Yeah, the 4.5 is weird.
It's my life. AU is the most effed up zone to trade. That is true. That is very true.
What, you? AU, yeah. You never
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah,
And
it's
rather than indicator, why don't you try to make a bot as hot topic anyway? Because I don't believe in bots taking over what humans can. Like, a bot has certain events or certain aspect that you can never conquer with software. So I'm a firm believer in manually still pressing the buttons. Bax, you can cancel the limit, man.
All right, people, we are
probably gonna
cancelling
pump
the
here.
limit order.
Yeah, it's gonna pump here.
Let's hope tomorrow brings some more opportunities, people. We'll be back here anyway. We show
Oh,
up.
it does. We had fun.
We did have
Alright.
fun. I learned how to solve Rubik's Cube. You talked shit about my home country.
Imagine this guy learned how to solve a Rubik's Cube on stream. It's amazing.
Let's just hope. I don't know. Let's hope tomorrow, as soon as we jump on here, it's just sitting in the perfect spot. It's just sitting in a zone, ready to go either side, and we just milk it.
Yeah, they were like,
And we turn 5k into 30k tomorrow. Let's do it. It's been
Yeah, that
done.
would be amazing.
I watched it happen on your last stream. I watched you turn 5k into like what, 35 in one day.
yeah.
We need that again.
Yeah.
The 5k is sitting at 5k.
Bro, we didn't
not-
lose.
It has not moved. No, we didn't win, but we didn't lose. So that is a win.
Let's go. So, guys, thank you all for sitting with us, watching Paint Dry for the last 3 hours. It's insanely appreciated. You are absolute balling legends.
We promise tomorrow we'll
we're
have some
gonna
more
have
bangers
less
in
technical
store.
difficulties. Yeah, we're gonna have less technical difficulties, and we're gonna absolutely hammer out this challenge.
So guys, convert
yeah.
11 a.m. SA South Africa time into your time zone, and we should be hitting about then. Join the Discord if you haven't, because we'll call out as soon as we go live in there as well as if we take any trades off camera, which may well happen, we'll call it out in there as well.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, thank you all for watching. You have been an amazing audience. Thanks for playing. Thanks for being here. Stay safe out there because this market is ferocious. And I'll catch you all tomorrow, lovely people.
See you tomorrow, people.